Hello! Okay, so right now we are going to do a reaction video because hello? So we are actually doing a live reaction to Bruno Mars and Cardi B Finesse live from the 60th Grammys registered trademark. So, yeah, I've never done a reaction video before, so I thought that I would do one. And yeah, here we go. Okay, let's see how this goes. All right. Whoa. Okay. Very 90s. Okay. It's pretty big. This is my first time watching Cardi B live. Not my first time watching Bruno live. Finesse. What? It's got a super 90s vibe, right? Is that what this song's about? I hear it when I'm at the radio like all the time, so this is one of the most popular songs on the radio. He's definitely singing it live. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Oh, it's more like 80s? Okay. 80s. Ah, yeah, 80s. Early 90s, maybe? 80s. Early 90s. There we go. They are doing a dance break right now. This is awesome. I could never do this. This is why I hide behind instruments, because I could never do this. This is awesome. 6-time Grammy Award winning Bruno Mars right here. Oh, really? Oh, Cardi B just lost her jacket. Whoa, oh. New rap verse. What I meant to say was that I could never do this, as in I don't want to do this, not that I can't do it. Does that make sense? But this is fun. It's cute. That's so cool. Love it. Alright, well that was interesting. Okay, well, did you guys know that the Grammys were held in New York this year? That's a pretty interesting one. Grammys in New York. I should probably move my light. I can't tell who's in here. If you're watching this right now, can you please give this video a thumbs up so I know that you're in the room and you're like alive and well, so that we can all have a wonderful conversation. Your hair should be in some kind of Hall of Fame. I wish. I actually just went on the pillbox hike. Yay, thank you for the thumbs up. I just went on the pillbox hike in Kailua. I don't know if you guys know where that is, but it's a hike that's near my home. And it's called the pillbox hike. So we just went on that. It was pretty rough, but not as rough as Cocoa Head, because I've hiked Cocoa Head and then it never, you know, I don't know, it's not as hard as pillbox. I can't even get my thoughts straight. Anyway, how are you all doing tonight? Where are you guys watching from? And What else is there to ask you guys? I don't know. I have no idea. We missed you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Khaled. Let's do Stairway to Heaven. Do you want me to do a reaction to Stairway to Heaven as well? Okay, Anthony. So, I think the first time I heard Stairway to Heaven was actually hearing it backwards, which was really odd. Houston, watching from Boston, Benson, Michael. Awesome. Very cool. Pine Ridge, SD. Very cool. Kong Long. Okay, very cool. All the way from Saudi. Oh, that's right. And you tune into a lot of my live streams, so hello. Hi, Joseph Rojas. Evening. Good evening. Where are you watching from? Where are you all watching from? SoCal. Nice. I see a lot in my analytics that a lot of my audience is actually in SoCal, so that's pretty cool. All my SoCal peeps. My SoCal peeps got autumn subscribers shook. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, so I was thinking that I should start doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday uploads. I don't know if I can keep it up, but I'm going to try my best to do it, and then we can go from there and see if it works. If not, then maybe we'll have to change up the schedule a little bit, but I think that's a good number to go with, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But yeah, so that's what I'm planning to do. I don't know, it's going to be a variety of different things. I think we're heading more towards like a lifestyle vlogish on this channel rather than all music, because I think that might be a little boring. So let's not try for boring, because I don't know, I'm a very multi-dimensional person, you know, very multi-dimensional. So I want to make sure that we cover all those dimensions instead of just one. You're not boring, Rosa. You're not boring, Rosa. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to tell you all right now. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry that reaction was like a little lukewarm. That's usually how I react to most things that I watch. So maybe I'm not the best reactor. It's okay, we all learn. Kuya Paul, Mishu Mainland Girly question: if you were to do a song at the Grammys, what would you do, original or cover, and how would you ideally form it? Thank you so much, Kuya Paul. Super chat in the house. So I would do my song I Can Do Better, and I would loop it with all 5 of my instruments. I was just going to say put a blog on Wednesday. Do you like my vlogs? Thank you so much, Kuya Paul. Appreciate that so much. Was going to say put a vlog on Wednesday. Okay, do you guys like my vlogs? Because I don't know if that's good content or not. I can't really tell because I'm not really a vlogger, as you can see from my last vlog fail, that I can't even turn on the microphone. So maybe you guys like that kind of stuff. I don't know. But the day in the life of my life is pretty unusual, so maybe it would be a nice thing to do more vlogs. Because, for example, today, I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, went to the radio station at 6 a.m. I actually like the vlog. Okay, thank you, Kuya Paul. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So I woke up at 4:30. I like the vlogs. Yeah, we're getting 2 votes on the vlogs. I always love your hair. Thank you so much. Maybe I should talk about my hair. I don't know. I get questions about my hair a lot. So, yeah, okay. So, for example, today, here's the spoken word version, the audio video version of my my day today. So I woke up at 4:30 a.m. Went to the radio station at 6 a.m. Stayed at the radio station until 10 a.m. Then right after that, I headed straight back here. Then an unusual life makes the best kind of vlogs. Very true, Joseph Rojas. Very true. So yeah, and then I went. So I drove to town, came back to Kailua, and for the first time I didn't have to use a GPS, so that was really exciting. I usually use a GPS and I still get lost, so daily life is pretty dope for vlogging, especially if you don't have a normal job. Yeah, super crazy life. So yeah, I come back and my work day is pretty much done at 10 a.m. and then I come back and We went to Target to get some tea, and then we went on a hike. So I was on this really, really, really gorgeous hike today. I've done this twice now, so this is my second time on the hike. So this is the Lani Kai Pillbox hike. So if you've never been there, it's a hike that's in Lani Kai, which is a city over from me in Kailua. So my favorite videos to watch are vlogs too. LOL. Yay, my lane Lee. Okay, so I think we're getting some votes on vlogs. So maybe I'll like do a vlog tomorrow. A vlog tomorrow would be really good. So okay, so I did the hike. Sorry, I didn't even finish anything. Did the vlog, did the hike, and then we went to making into town on Monday mornings is an interesting vlog to talk about. No, I'm going to town to be on the radio. Exploring the islands would be awesome for vlog too. Oh, that is a great vlog too. Yeah, okay. So these are really great ideas, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure that you put these ideas back on as a comment after I end this live, because what happens on YouTube for whatever reason is all these comments that I'm reading right now disappear after the video goes saved. After the live ends, so it's very, very strange. But if you guys could put all of your vlog ideas in the comments below after I'm done being live, that would be awesome, because I really, really, really want your input, because I am confused. I'm gonna just DM you. No, you've got to put comments in there so that the video can show up and then more ideas can come up. So yeah, it would be really, really nice to do that. But anyway, so then I go on this hike, and then afterwards I went to Whole Foods to do some grocery shopping, and then I came back. Oh no, I skipped that whole part where I make lunch at home. So I do like a vegan noodle dish at home. Super flavorful, by the way. So lots of times, you know, the word vegan is stigmatized, but I swear I make the vegans very much edible. So yeah, I make a vegan lunch, and then went on the hike, then came back after doing some more grocery shopping. Now I'm going to do this live right here, and it was hard for me to think of anything to react to or talk about, so this is it. And then what else? Okay, so I'm doing this live here, and then after this, Chris is going to come home, and I am going to prep some overnight oats for tomorrow, which, if you guys don't know, is super delicious and super healthy, and also vegan. I have a very vegan day today. But don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not a vegan. I'm just a vegan enthusiast. So, like, our whole kitchen is vegan, but, like, I will eat meat still. So, I'm not that extreme. I love overnight oats. My girlfriend makes them. Yeah, so good. Sing a song, sing Usher. I don't do covers. I'm trying not to do covers as much on YouTube anymore. Just because I don't want to upset YouTube. I don't think YouTube or Facebook or anybody really wants me to do covers anymore. So that's put me in a weird pickle, because now I'm like, well, my entire YouTube channel is based off of covers, and now I'm kind of scared to do covers, you know? You had adobo for breakfast. Nice. Nice. Yeah, so the reason why our house, guess I missed the Grammys reaction part, lol. Sorry, Roz. But you can feel free to subscribe, and then you can rewatch the video once I end the live. YouTube is a hater. Yeah, I know, so I'm like kind of, I don't know, like even doing this reaction video, I feel like scared. It's a shame, because your covers are really good. Thank you so much, Joseph Rojas. Thank you. Already subscribed. Thank you, Ross. Thank you. You're still awesome though. Thank you, Philip. Thank you so much. So yeah, after this I'm going to be doing some overnight oats, and then we're probably going to call it a day fairly early. Right now it's 8:04 p.m. We'll probably be in bed by like 10 something, and then in the morning we're gonna go do yoga, and after yoga we're gonna be talking to our mortgage company, and after that, see, it's like every day is so different. Do you think Bruno deserves album of the year? I think that his album was the top album of the year. So And whether or not he deserves it, it doesn't really matter. That's what he got. So, you know, it's pretty awesome. And I respect Bruno a lot. A lot, a lot. So, I don't know if you guys know about this story with me and Bruno Mars. It's nothing crazy, okay? Yeah, do the full opera version of God's Plan. I would love to do that. It's hilarious. But, me and Bruno Mars actually kind of go, not, we don't go way back, but we go back enough to where he, so he used to do these shows in LA at a small venue called King King's on Hollywood Boulevard. And this is back in the MySpace days, okay? So we were friends on MySpace and we were both doing music stuff, but, you know, he was way cooler than me because he had already been writing music. He was a performer. He's like dancing, writing, doing all this cool stuff. And I was just sitting there like singing covers on YouTube. And so he was really popular like on MySpace, but maybe not so much on YouTube, and just kind of like, you know, doing his thing. And we were really big fans of him. So we would go. So you and Bruno hooked up? No. No way. So if you guys don't know, nothing against short boys, but I'm 5'6". I think Bruno is slightly smaller than 5'6". Not smaller, but like shorter. But I mean, nothing against shorter boys. It's fine. I don't care. Like, I don't care about height. It's just, you know, we never, no, just no. I was also dating someone at the time, so no. Also not interested. Okay, but if I would love to do a musical collaboration. So anyway, so he always did these shows at King King's, and he would try to promote them. And this was before he got signed to Atlantic Records. And I remember he would do a show at King King's like maybe once a month. And so me and this is funny. This is a JK story also. So me, Joe, Bart, me and Joe and Bart, because Bart was not with anybody at the time. And so it was always me, Joe, and Bart going to every single one. Olivia is looking for someone to use as shade. Oh, not really. I mean, like, Chris isn't that much taller than me, but it's just nothing against short guys, okay? I've definitely dated people who are shorter than me, but what I meant to say was, I was dating someone at the time, and me and Bruno never had, like, any type of connection like that. So, anyway, so me, Joe, and Bart would go to every single one of Bruno's shows at King King's. And I kid you not, back in those days, there were times where it was literally, okay, it's like a $10 show, okay? $10 cover at King King's on Hollywood Boulevard. You know, Bruno Mars is playing that night, and it would literally be me, Joe, and Bart in the audience because we believed in Bruno Mars that much. So we went to all of his shows, even though like a lot of times nobody went. And finally, there was one show where we thought it was just going to be another show. And we showed up, and his mom was there, his sisters were there, a bunch of his friends were there. Like, it was more people than usual. And I think it was still like maybe 30 people. I'm not sure. But yeah, just think about it that way, where it was like still a pretty small group of people. But he performs his usual thing, and at the end he goes, I have a huge announcement to make. I'm going to, I just signed a record deal with Atlantic Records. And at the time, you know, we were just all so incredibly happy for him because we were just like, wow, this guy is like super talented. He's worked super hard, and he just got signed to Atlantic Records. Then we didn't hear from him for like a year, like maybe over a year. And we were just confused, like, oh, is he okay? Like, is he doing well? Did he get shelved? Or, like, what happened? And then I think his song came out with B.O.B. I think it was Nothing on You. But I wasn't sure. I'm not 100% sure. But I remember hearing a song on the radio, and I was like, that is Bruno Mars. That has to be Bruno Mars, because that sounds like him, like, on the radio. And of course, it ends up being Bruno Mars, and that's how that went. But he probably doesn't remember my existence, or maybe Barton Joe, but I was always like the quiet supporter. Like I was never I've never been the one that to be like, yeah, yeah, I'm your biggest fan. Like I've never been that way, you know. So what made you go live on YouTube and not live me today? I will probably do live me at a different time, for example tomorrow. So I'm probably gonna be doing live me tomorrow, and yeah, live me and up live will happen tomorrow, Wednesday, and Friday. So we're gonna try to do a schedule that's similar to that. So we're gonna do Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday for up live and live me, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday for YouTube, and then we've got the radio. Cannot believe you know Bruno Mars. I don't know him. But I was one of his earliest supporters. So got a picture of him. I don't remember. I probably, but if I had to like, I would have to probably dig deep into the depths of MySpace. I also wasn't like a big fan of posting a lot of pictures. And I still am not. I'm not the most open about like posting pictures all day. I really should be though, because I have a lot of social media friends that are just way better at social media content creating. Like I really really like the the like the I guess the marketing pushing part, like the behind the scenes of social media, but I'm like not the best content creator. So send a shout out, maybe he'll remember you if you were there every time. Maybe chances are if I send a shout out, he will probably not see anything. So I mean, I could try. You guys could like at him a bunch of times, but I don't know if he would ever like remember or anything. Good night, everyone. Good night. Oh, I know it's kind of it's kind of sad, but at the same time, I mean, like, it's hard for me to remember too many people that came out. Shout out to Carson, aka Filipino Town. Oh, nice, Carson. Is it Filipino Town, really? I don't know. I had a student that lived in Carson, but she wasn't Filipino. Mexican. Anyway, so, nothing to lose. I'm very, I'm very sensitive about my posts. Like, I want to make sure that everything I post means something to you guys. Does that make sense? So that, like, if I post something, I really don't want it to be for myself, because I could literally never post a single thing for the rest of my life, and I will be fine with that. But then, you guys will not have any content, and I will not be fine with that. So, it's more about that than anything else. So, I don't want to post something that's, like, literally, hey, Bruno, look at me! You know, it's just not gonna happen. But that's a pretty interesting, thing to think about. I mean, like, if somebody knows him, then that's different. Like, I never had his number or anything like that. That would have been weird. I was dating someone at the time, so I don't believe in, like, getting other people's numbers, like, while you're dating someone else. Unless it's for, like, a business purpose, then, you know, that's fine. But I generally have Chris talk to everybody these days. So whoever I come in contact with, Chris usually deals with. Just because I feel like it's a respect thing, too. Like, you want to make sure that, you know, there's a respect there. Yeah, for me and for Chris, you know. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in today, and thank you so much to Kuya Paul for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I've never had a super chat on my live before. That is so cool. Thank you so much. Actually, maybe I have, maybe not for a while, because that's the first time I've ever seen it, like, on my phones live. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Watching the Super Bowl, question mark. I love you. Thanks. I love you guys too. Watching the Super Bowl, probably, maybe, I really wish that I cared about the Super Bowl, guys. I seriously, you know what I kind of wish sometimes? Wing, wing, halo. Huh? Have a good night. Have a good night. You know what I kind of wish sometimes? Just for halftime show. Yeah, see, sometimes I really wish, but the Super Bowl commercials. So, okay. So, sometimes I really wish that like I gave half a crap about what like everybody else gave a crap about, because then I would be like more relatable, right? I only watch the Super Bowl for the commercials, especially the commercials. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, you're also talking to somebody who hasn't had a TV for 13 years. So, um, I don't, I just don't do, I feel like I do just the commercials. I love it. Everybody's watching the Super Bowl for the commercials. Yeah, see, that doesn't even appeal to me. I mean, I watch them, I guess, like afterwards. I think we're trying to keep you from going to sleep. Actually, well, I'm just gonna prep some oatmeal. Not that that's gonna be very exciting, so. But yeah, it's just, I really don't do anything that, like, like the regs do. Does that make any sense? What has two wings and a halo? An angel? Jesus Christ? I don't know. Anyway, so, yeah. Sometimes I really wish that I fit in. Well, I guess, like, I don't anymore. A Chinese telephone. Wing, wing. Hello? That's funny. Ha ha ha. Olivia is the original hipster. Yeah, I guess so. Well, I've just always been an outcast, an outlier, all kinds of weird. And in my first few years of YouTube, I really tried to, like, not show that I was really weird. But now I think the truth just has to come out, because I just can't be anybody but myself, right? So now you all know, you know, I just haven't had a TV in 13 years. I don't watch the Super Bowl or the Grammys. Apparently. Can you give V Tran a shout out? Okay, V Tran a shout out. Andrew, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I don't know. Going to travel out of the country. Yes, so I'm doing a show in Tokyo, and I'm doing a show in Shanghai, and I believe we're also going to Mexico. So that'll be fun. I don't know, you know, what's gonna happen this year, but I should probably be more excited about talking about the world tour, but we already started the tour, which happened over the weekend. It was on the 27th. Do you speak Japanese? Nihongo benkyou shiteimasu. So that means that I'm learning Japanese, but skoshi. So but yeah, I should probably be slightly more excited. Maybe it's because I'm tired or something. But yeah, we started the tour on Saturday. It was a great success. Almost 100 people there. And yeah, go to London. I would love to go to London. Yeah, so it was great. So 27th, and then we're going to do another show in Hawaii, March 3rd. We might do a Maui show between now and March 3rd. We're waiting to confirm the details about that. And then maybe an LA show as well. If not, then LA show might happen in March. Tokyo and Shanghai are happening in April. Mexico is tentative for June, and the East Coast is also tentative for June. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun year, everybody. And also, if you didn't know, every month I will be releasing an original song on Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. Can you imagine all the food from all that traveling? I know, it's Saucy John. I can't wait. That's the best part. Wow, your first YouTube video was 10 years ago? Yeah, Ross. It's pretty crazy, huh? 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I posted my first YouTube video. It was actually before that, I guess, but officially the first one was 10 years ago, which is what, was it November 28th of 2007? So over 10 years ago. Then I spent quite a few years working and building other people's channels and neglected my own. Then I discovered that I can do better. And decided to work on my own shit. And here we are. So I'm finally doing like videos on my own channel and releasing music for myself, instead of like being the featured artist. So yeah, on Wednesday, in 2 days, that's when I Can Do Better comes out on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, everywhere you can get music. So that's pretty exciting. What got me into music, honestly, uh, this sounds like the cheesiest crap ever, but honestly, I think that music is something that found me, and then I tried to run away from it and quit it and lock it up in a closet and throw it away and burn it, and it just kept on coming back, and it just gave me so much unconditional love. And I think music is the only unconditional love that I had growing up. And so that is the reason why I do music, and that is the reason why I can't let music go. I think that's the answer to that question. Does that make any sense at all? Yeah. Rough childhood. Very corny, but very cool. Yeah, well, you know, until you hear like the story of how everything comes through, you know, it's kind of like it's kind of crazy. The story is a little wild. So, but anyway, yeah, if it wasn't for music, I'd probably honestly be dead. So that is the best answer I can give for how I got into music and how it stayed. Your origin story. What do you mean? My origin, like my ethnicity? I'm just Chinese. I'm just boring. I'm just kidding. I took this DNA test recently and I found out that I'm like 12.5% Russian, 9% Polynesian, and then the rest is Chinese. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I will be going to prep my overnight oats right now. If you want the recipe for the overnight oats, you can follow me on Instagram. It's olivia.tai at Instagram, so go follow me on Instagram. It's olivia.tai. Go follow me. It's olivia.tai. Go to my Instagram, and then we can be friends on there and stuff. And I don't know if there's any DMing and stuff on YouTube anymore. If there is, I can't find it, okay? Back in the day, you guys used to flood my inboxes like crazy, and now I can't even find my inbox. I don't even know what it is. I suck at this. So, anyway, thank you so much for tuning in today. I will see you all on Wednesday, which is also the release date of I Can Do Better, so make sure that you go and check it out on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you go, okay? Girl, I've been following in IG shit. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Goodbye, everybody. I will see you all on Wednesday. Bye. Aloha.